Yes, everyone, welcome back to another episode of The Red Divide. Joining me in studio, my cousin, the Man United supporter. How are you doing?
Should have just finished that with my cousin, the man, and then you should just left it there. I'm good. How's it going?
Yeah, I'm good, can't complain. 12 points on top of the log, United losing again, and even going up one position in the table due to Spurs losing to Chelsea. Can you believe that?
Well, obviously, you pay more attention to the league than I do. We can see that. Obviously, I've written it off. We've absolutely thrown this season away. It's been an absolute disaster, as we know. Losing again on the weekend, but you and I both called that, I guess. We both said we would lose to Forest. No surprise. And then we have the quick, easy game against City this weekend, I guess, which will likely be a similar result.
Well, you are right. I do pay more attention to the log and the league, us being on top. But let me put something into perspective for you. United have 37 points. Liverpool have 73 points. That is a staggering 36-point difference. United have 1 point more if you minus the two figures together. Can you imagine?
I'm
What
surprised.
the heck?
I bet you used the calculator for that because I know you're not so sharp. But
Oh no, I didn't go to Maria for you. I can do maths. The maths wasn't in Afrikaans.
yeah, no, I don't know so much about that. But yeah, look, well done. The league is yours. It's done and dusted, as we said
No, not yet.
a month ago,
Eight,
probably. No, it's done.
8 games to go. 8 games
That's
to go.
done. That's done. As you said, probably a month ago, Liverpool will win their 20th title, equal United, which was an absolute disaster. Um, Fergie's worst nightmare, every United fan's worst nightmare. I saw a stat just yesterday that United have now lost as many games since Ferguson left, which is 12 years. We've now lost as many games in those 12 years as Fergie lost in 27 years in charge.
Oh,
Wild is that?
that's mad. That's absolutely mad. It just goes
Yeah.
to show what an absolute genius he was.
Machine, the legend. The
You know,
legend.
I- he was a true legend. He kind of changed football of how the game was played and the teams that he created at United. You guys were world beaters under Fergie. And I must be honest, the day he left was probably one of the happiest days of my life in football history.
Yeah, look, if I was a rival fan, I'd also be very happy hearing that news. So, yeah, no surprise. But, yeah, United on the weekend, not good enough again. Didn't play terribly in the second half. Um, Nuno, here we go again. Nuno Espirito Santo set up his team. Um, yeah, just very well, very, very tactically. Knew that on the break he could, catch us. Anthony Elanga, ex-United man, ran through our defense like we weren't even there.
Right through butter.
Sliced right through us. Decent finish, and that was that. We went back and forth. We had we had a lot of corners actually, fair amount of opportunities. Right in the end, we had obviously the goal line clearance, and yeah, it is what it is. I think Forest deserved to win, and good for them, and they're doing so well. Obviously, I would like them to go and win the league, but they had a bit of a stutter a month or so ago and lost a couple games, and it's cost them because now they're obviously behind Arsenal. And yeah, Liverpool to win the league and United to, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to put all our eggs into the Europa basket, as mentioned before.
Well, here's a crazy stat for you, right? Forest are third on the log, and do you know that they are the team out of 20 teams that has the least possession per game because of how they set up? They set up behind the ball, and they just absorb the pressure and catch on the counter attack, and that is why they've done so well this season.
They did the exact same thing to you guys at Anfield. That's how they beat you at Anfield.
Exactly. Same thing. We were knocking on the door, and we just couldn't break it down. And yeah, look, it's a tactic that's worked for them all season, and it's a testament to them being third in the log. No one saw that coming. But I have to be fair to you. United didn't play fairly bad. I think you probably had the better chances of the game.
Mm.
Old Darwin Maguire, right there at the end, misheadering. He was coming on as a striker. I thought he was going to bury that.
I would like the
And then,
stat on how many headers Maguire's had, attacking headers, in the box. How many he's scored versus how many he's missed, because I've seen him miss countless where I'm like, what, that's not even on target. At least put it on target, like so often. And he does well to get there, but he's finishing with his head. Should be a lot better considering it's so big and he uses it so often. But yeah, he's shocking. He's actually shocking. And he scored a few with his head, sure, but
yes.
he should be doing better. But yeah, so it wasn't a terrible performance. We just, not enough to beat Forest in their tactics. Well done to them. And we continue to struggle. And yeah, Liverpool, Everton. Good little result for you guys. Tarkovsky, very lucky not to see red. And I saw Moyes was complaining your goal should have been offside or something.
Yeah, so let's start with Tarkovsky. That tackle in the 11th minute. I think everyone thought that's a red card, except
100%.
for the ref and the VAR official, Paul Tinnery, who's had a long-standing feud with Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool. I'm still bewildered how that was not a red card. The law is very, very straightforward. That is a serious foul play. He gets the ball, but his follow through, where he gets McAllister on the knee and the calf with both legs high, is dangerous. That endangers another player. I think it's section 12 law 12 of the official FA handbook. That is serious foul play with intent to endanger another player. Should have been a red card all day. And I think Everton were really lucky that he stayed on the pitch. Everton haven't lost prior to this. It was 6 games in a row. They set up, you can't put the ball in the box with crosses. They have some of the tallest centre-backs. And they defend really well. They keep their shape well under Moyes. And it was a tough game. But a great goal from Jota. I don't know if you saw the goal. Jeez, he kind of tiptoed between defenders, put the shot between 2 defenders and sent Pickford the wrong way. But then again, your second comment about Moyes saying that it was offsides, I've looked further into it. Now, there is basically what it is that Diaz was in an offside position, yes, but they're saying that he wasn't interfering with play because he didn't go towards the ball, and Tarkovsky was probably about a meter in front of him. So that's borderline. Happy that the goal stood. I think we deserved it over 90 minutes.
If that was against you, how would you feel with that ruling?
Well, I was very upset when Everton scored the equaliser in the 98th minute, when it wasn't a foul and they got the free kick. And their first goal, they got a foul and they scored the first goal. So, yeah, I would have been aggrieved as well, but I think it's justice at the end of the day.
So you're admitting it should have been offside, maybe?
I don't know that law as well as the officials do.
You didn't study that law like you studied Tarkovsky's law.
No, obviously, if you look at serious foul play, man, he endangered his fellow opponents, and that's just fucking terrible. But yeah, look, everyone has their opinion on this matter, and I think everyone will agree that was a red card all day. And Everton played well, happy to win the game. 3 points in the bag, 12 points on top of the log. Arsenal, catch us if you can.
Yeah, they won't. And unfortunately, you Scousers will win it. And it'll make it interesting. 20 apiece, although you guys look like you will be the team to go on and, win a few more versus us that are in no man's land at the moment. Hoping Amorim can turn this around in the summer with some of the players that he wants to bring in that fit his system. And he needs the funds because right now, for the first time in forever, United are broke, which is a crazy thing to say, but we are. And yeah, it's going to be interesting times ahead. Liverpool look well positioned for the future. So let's see how it goes. But until then, lots of football to watch. Lots to see, lots to talk about. We'll see you guys in every episode.
Peace.